and you're not going to want to miss it. You cannot find this stuff on Google. Something else you will not find on Google. We were lucky enough to run into a local yesterday who told us that
we're David and Sarah.
At the end of 2021, we packed up our lavish Aussie lives into 4 suitcases to do a 2-year working holiday in Canada.
The awesome sights and experiences you're about to witness are the result of 2 people prioritising fun, adventure, and each other over financial security, career goals, and social ideals.
If you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming adventures.
Welcome back to another travel guide. This time it's Jasper, and I guess the first thing you're going to want to know is that you need to subscribe. So do that now and then we'll get on with the rest of the video. I think first things first, parking. So when we came in here, we were a bit overwhelmed with the parking situation. It wasn't very obvious like it was in Banff. The first thing you see is parking signs in Banff, but here it's just kind of fend for yourself. There's on-street parking that's about $3 per hour, and then there's big parking lots that are paid as well that are about $2 per hour. We managed to find an area alongside a playing field here that looks like it's free. We've parked here 3 days and we haven't had any problems.
No fines yet.
Right beside where we parked, you can also see the Skytram. We're not going to do it in this guide because it's an obvious thing and we don't have the money. And don't forget to stick around till the end of this video because we're going to show you some sights around the national park itself and you're not going to want to miss it, trust us.
Nope. Obviously we have to start off this ultimate Jasper travel guide with
an ice cap from Timmy's. Nice hot day outside. Normally I get a hot coffee, but I thought try something different. Bit of whip on top for the vlog. Nice warm day, why not? When we were thinking about making this video, we thought, what would we want to know if we were coming to Jasper for the first time? Stick around, you're going to get some local knowledge. You cannot find this stuff on Google. The reason why you saw Jasper on a budget on the thumbnail is because this is enough stuff to keep you busy for a good week or so, and all we're buying in this video is lunch and a coffee. The Jasper Adventure Centre is somewhere where you can come to book all your adventures in. You can also rent bikes from here. There's plenty of good information and brochures on things that you can do around. There's also a shuttle that leaves for the Fairmont and the Skytram that runs from right outside the Adventure Centre, so pause the video if you're interested in that. One thing you won't find here at the Adventure Centre is food, but if you keep watching, we're going to show you one of the highly recommended restaurants to eat here in Jasper.
So if you're planning on camping in Jasper, there is a laundromat here that has a cafe inside the laundromat, so that's really cool. It's called the Coin Clean Laundry.
Contrary to the Google ratings, this is our preferred laundry in Jasper just because of how big it is, how many machines. The other one just feels very crowded and overwhelming.
Okay, so we are at the Raven Bistro and man does their menu look delicious. We got some water and we got like a cherry or something in our water. So this place is pretty fancy and I'm a little bit worried about how much it's gonna cost. Okay, so we have a bison and boar belly flatbread. My goodness, it looks divine, smells delicious. I can't wait to tuck in. Wow, this flatbread is absolutely delicious. It's so soft, just the way I like it. The meat is delicious. The sauce is a bit sweet. I don't know what to say. It's just really good. I got the mushroom soup and the spicy lamb burger, and this looks amazing. Canada has actually converted me and now I eat soup. I never used to like it before, and since being in Canada, I love it. I absolutely love it. Best mushroom soup I've ever had in my life, and I haven't had a lot, but that is delicious. Amazing. The lamb patty is so soft, really cooked well, a little bit of spice in there and some rocket as well. It's just a perfect burger.
After seeing Sarah's soup, I'm kind of regretting getting fries, but I just went with the classic. You know, I got the open steak sandwich. It's a big, thick steak on here. But I got some nice dipping sauce and I'm gonna see if these chips can change my mind. Really good fries, really good dipping sauce, definitely house made, really like sour and vinegary. Looks like there's some pork belly bacon, soft brioche roll, and some nice steak. Absolutely spot on. The textures of the meats are like really robust but yet tender, and then you just got this really soft but crispy brioche, and it's just, the flavors are amazing. Sauces, grill flavors, there's a lot going on.
That was amazing. Now we are going to show you guys 2 places that have Wi-Fi. We lied. We also paid for this as well.
It was right outside, how could we resist?
How could we? It's dripping everywhere.
Wait, it's coming to me. It's coming to me. There's these Allen's lollies that have like orange but a sherbet center. That's what it tastes like.
If there's anything that we have missed out in this video, make sure to check out the visitor center. They're really helpful and there's a lot of information in there.
You can actually catch some public transport all the way from here back to Calgary. It'll stop at Lake Louise, Banff and Canmore. It costs around $172 and apparently it takes about 8 hours. So if you aren't pressed for time, that might be a good option for you. We were lucky enough to run into a local yesterday who told us that at the top of the Skytram, which you can see behind us, on a day like today, you can actually cheat and see the view of Mount Robson, which is Canada's highest mountain. Alternatively, you have to drive about 88 kilometers to the west and then you get a good view of it on the way back. As a point of reference for you guys, we would probably describe this town as a cross between Banff and Canmore. Kind of touristy like Banff, kind of practical like Canmore. Beautiful views all around, awesome flower gardens and flower hanging baskets everywhere. Just really scenic, yet still got some practical aspects to it.
Okay, so this is the Jasper Library, and as you can see, there is plenty of space for you to go and sit and study and research, or just use the Wi-Fi. It's free to the public. There's no password, so it's a really good place to go for Wi-Fi.
Yeah, this is a really beautiful facility if you would just want to come and smash some homework out. Something else you will not find on Google, some local knowledge for you guys, is that if the library is closed, there's an activity center that's about a couple hundred meters down the road that you can actually get Wi-Fi there until 10 p.m. Very quickly on our way back to the car, the groceries here in Jasper are not as expensive as you might think. Certainly nowhere near the prices around Lake Louise. It is a bigger town and there is 3 grocery stores here, so I guess that keeps the competition going and keeps the prices down for budget travelers like me and Sarah. As promised, to reward you guys for watching right until the end of the video, we are going to show you some of our favorite places around Jasper National Park. There is so much good stuff to choose from, but we had to narrow it down, so we just chose 1 waterfall, 1 lake, canyon, and of course, Columbia ice fields. This canyon is like bottomless. Yeah, you heard it here first. This canyon is so deep it makes your stomach turn when you crane your head out over the railing from where you're standing on the bridge. Nothing can prepare you for just how far down the water below is. As always, we tried to do our best to capture that on camera, but photos and videos just do not do it justice. So make sure, if at all possible, you come here yourself and check it out in person. For this canyon in particular, make sure you get here nice and early to beat the crowds. The bridges where you can overlook the canyon and the waterfalls are only a couple of 100 meters from the car park, and this makes them very popular.
This was not like this before, guys. There was no one on here. We are now at the Athabasca Falls.
The Athabasca Falls are absolutely breathtaking. Sometimes you wonder how long must it have taken for this water to wear this deep into the rock. But then after watching the waterfall for a while, you think, how did it even last this long? There's so much power behind this water. It's just breathtaking to see in person. And of course, if you get there at the right time of day and look at it from the right angle, you're gonna get these beautiful, vivid, crisp rainbows glistening in the sun, and that just sets off the experience and makes it even more magical. On a bit more of a sober note though, make sure you stick to the paths.
because people die here every couple of years because they are trying to get too close to the edge. Moving on to a lake. This one was a super hard decision because there is so many beautiful lakes around Jasper, makes it so hard to choose, but we chose the Valley of Five Lakes because you can see 5 crystal clear, stunning lakes in about a 4.5 kilometer trail loop. These lakes are just named by number, so you got first lake, second lake, third lake, fourth lake and fifth lake, and they are in no particular order. They are all equally as beautiful, crystal clear, blue-green water. All of them are perfectly swimmable. You might find it a little bit chilly, but that just adds to the experience. Some honourable mentions as far as lakes go: Lake Edith, Lake Annette, Lake Beauvert, and Medicine Lake. The last thing we wanted to mention to you guys that you can do around Jasper is the Columbia Ice Fields. This is about an hour and a half back towards Banff from Jasper along the Icefields Parkway, but it is well worth the visit. Sarah and I did this glacier experience a while back, and since then I have had a totally new appreciation for glaciers. It is extremely surreal to be walking on a glacier like this, and it is really educational. The guides do such a good job of making sure you leave a little bit more knowledgeable than when you came. This activity really takes the phrase once in a lifetime experience to a whole new level, because these glaciers could actually be gone within the next 50 years. But that's just one of the many awesome but scary facts that you're going to learn when you take this tour. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a like. If it was helpful to you at all, make sure you give back by pressing that subscribe button. And you can also buy us a coffee in the link in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.